Des, I'm Sync.
And I'm Echo.
And we are back once again playing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. In the last episode, we found out that Dee Vasquez is part of the Mafia. And that, well, we suspect her of being the culprit.
Not the murderer, but the culprit.
And so, in this episode, we were going to continue on. And, do our court case in day 4 of Turned Out Samurai.
To specify, there's a difference between murder and killing.
Mm-hmm.
Because murder is planned.
Yeah.
So, since she didn't plan it because Jack went to her, she was the killer, but she wasn't the murderer.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Time to press everything. By yourself?
Yes. Hey, you voiced her.
Yeah, but you say you did a testimony,
True.
so I just leave that to you. And you didn't stop it at the employee area?
No.
Are you always this terse?
Yes.
Oh dear. I'd like to make note that she is smoking in this room.
Yeah.
That's probably weed. Did no one leave during the meeting?
No. One.
Come on. Let's talk a bit more than that. About that.
The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony.
Stop hitting the table. That's exactly what it's for these people to go boom.
The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh.
And please stop banging your little desk. It hurts my ears.
Oh my gosh, I just said it too. Edge.
Edgeworth.
And when exactly was that? I forgot I had the beep on my watch.
I've forgotten.
Maybe you could try remembering?
No. The meeting ended at 4 o'clock, and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5 o'clock. I would think it was between those times.
You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean?
Well, we know that, Edgeworth, come on. Well, it means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van.
Oh, alright. Yet again, if this is just happening right after she gave her testimony, it's like, I just fucking told you what I just fucking said. Did you not hear me when I talked to the judge?
Yeah.
Oh, don't let her step on the keyboard.
Yeah.
And what were you doing during that time?
Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. Actually.
Well. Do you have someone who can verify this? Really?
Sal.
No, I mean someone else.
One person is enough.
If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence to prove she didn't eat that steak.
Mm-hmm. If we had evidence that proved that she didn't eat the steak, indeed.
Well, Nick, found anything? Find anything? I kind of wish she said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. Okay. That explains it, doesn't it? Why this T-bone steak doesn't have any bone?
Uh-huh.
She threw it away.
Alright.
Wait, is this the last one?
Yeah, that's the last one.
Oh wait, we don't have their plate. Shit, we don't have their plate. We only have.
We found Hammer's body later. Is the next.
Oh wait. Okay, that is the last one. For rehearsal, so we went to Studio 1. So I'll take a 15-minute break.
The plate should still work, I think.
Does it? But it's not.
Their steak, yeah, their plate, but the point still stands that if they T-bone steak, it should look like that.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess someone else's plate could work.
You were right. You were on the right track. That's why I gave you that. Was that you were right?
No, okay, for real though. If we presented someone else's plate, the judge wouldn't have taken that, and they would be like, "That's not the food they ate." How do you know this? Because the proof is not there.
Well, not in our inventory, but we saw it there. There were no bones on the plate.
Yeah,
so.
we did saw it, but if we didn't have it, evidence of it, the judge wouldn't believe us. Sure. It's just our word. Okay. Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not.
What? What's that now, Mr. Wright?
Look at this.
It's a plate.
This plate was on a table in the employee room. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind.
Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was from a T-bone steak?
Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manila ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet, there were no bones left on the plates.
On steak.
The plates were bare. Oh, that face.
That face.
Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? Oh, well, clearly, Phoenix, I hate to break it to you.
Garbage can.
No, my dad likes to eat the bone. Or at least for like chicken and stuff. I always see him break open the bone and eat it. I think I know how. You ate the bone! Well, he doesn't eat the whole bone. He just eats the inside. So, just say.
Yeah.
You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere else. Like that incinerator.
Oh! I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break?
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Picking on Samilla. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai.
Order. Are you saying?
Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands.
Mr. Wright, isn't this a little presumptuous?
Well, remember what the kid said, tall and skinny. Since the other people aren't here, can't say anything about them. But the other one there is Sal.
Yeah.
Who is neither tall, maybe, I can't quite tell without a size comparison.
Right. But he's not skinny.
He's not skinny. There's no skinny part of his body.
Yeah.
It is a very... Well, that's not the disgusting part of his body. His disgusting part of his body is that he sweats a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nasty. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it?
I say you gave the order. Because they're apparently mafia with you wherever you go. So I think they did it, but you gave the order.
Bless you.
Yes.
Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be boring, as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I.
There's no Edgeworth in here.
Yeah.
Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Ooh, it's music.
Let's see. What was the murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear.
Yes.
I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I have possibly used that heavy spear as a weapon?
You couldn't, could you? I don't know. I think you would. Okay. There's no way. I still say she gave the order, but she didn't use it. She didn't do it herself.
Yeah. So
but then again, the kids say that the Steel Samurai confronted a skinny, tall fella, and then whatever got
something happened.
Action, and then bam, and then the Steel Samurai lost.
Yeah.
He didn't mention any other people.
Well, so.
But petite stature, but hidden muscle? How could I possibly? Your bodyguards. I still say your bodyguards, because we were there, we saw it. But I'm worried that Phoenix won't say it, because every time I think of something, Phoenix says something else. But I'm just like, that's not my trail of thoughts, Phoenix.
Yeah, that happens every now and again.
But I'm like, I'm sure that even if she didn't do it, it was her bodyguards or whoever. So I'm going to say, you couldn't, could you? But your bodyguard can. There's that statement's not there. That's why I don't want to just press it. Because goddamn Phoenix, you just say you couldn't, could you? And leave it there, wouldn't you? You know what? Let's do it. Because I don't think just straight up saying she did it would be good, because it's a heavy spear. And I don't know, it's not that good. I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would.
Ha! You see?
Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case.
Meaning?
The samurai spear was not the murder weapon.
What?
What was it? Her pipe?
What's the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body.
Wait a minute. It's the same thing! It's the fucking thing! I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. Oh, right. That one doesn't go. Wrong, Mr. Wright. But I haven't said anything yet.
I know you well enough by now to know when you are going to present the wrong evidence.
I can sense it too, with my fey blood.
Okay, so I picked the wrong evidence. Enough of the sensing. Right, okay, here's the real evidence, Your Honor. I can prove the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon.
Because it has duct tape?
Mm-hmm.
Seriously? To be fair, isn't duct tape pretty durable?
I don't know. I haven't tried spearing anyone with a duct tape.
You don't need
samurai
to
spear.
Spear anyone. Okay, the spear I use in Kung Fu is held together by masking tape. And I have hit that spear onto the floor multiple times because that spear is simply too long for me to use. But it still haven't break.
Alright.
Really? Okay, my evidence was like, look at this photo. Look at what happened to this guy.
Wrong. You're not wrong. One of the things that I've come across that when me playing Phoenix Wright is that sometimes you are one step ahead of the game.
Too far ahead.
Yeah. In the most recent case on Spirit of Justice, I was 3 steps ahead of it. I already knew it, but I had to have 3 extra steps to get to that point.
Oh,
so
wow. Okay. I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon.
But that is the murder weapon. Phoenix, what are you doing?
Edward is like, I can't.
Phoenix, what?
Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. Mm-hmm. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume through his chest? Well, what you have to do is probably have to, depending on where it broke, you can probably grab the upper part of the staff and stab it.
I was thinking the same thing, yeah.
Just saying. I mean, if the duct tape happened to be like at the very top, it might be a little more difficult, but I think you could do it anyway.
Whether the spear is broken or not, that doesn't change that the pointy end is pointy.
I know, it's pointy enough that it can go through someone.
Sure. Order!
Boom!
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. Oh, that sounds exactly like a future Phoenix Wright character. I'm sorry. I'm the only one testifying here, and I will be heard. I just had flashbacks to Dual Destinies.
Oh. Edward can't even talk anymore.
I know. Are you quite sane?
Are you even aware of what you're saying?
Oh, that was still me.
Oh, wait.
If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Hammer?
Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? Well, if I couldn't figure it out, then you would have been screwed.
I'm afraid your confidence sometimes can be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. Look at this photo. What's this? Why, that's Jack Hammer, standing at the top of the stairs. Excuse me while Joy's playing in the background. Need to keep a puppy entertained. Order! I cannot have the if I can't have order, this trial will be suspended.
Yeah,
Mr. Wright!
I think there was a missing period. Period, comma.
Yeah. Mr. Wright, what is this all about?
This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Look at the angle of this shot. Uh-huh. The paparazzi is like right at that corner taking picture.
1 second. All right.
Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios.
What does this have to do with the current case?
Mr. Edward, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced through the chest?
What? Are you saying?
Yes. What happened 5 years ago? Has happened again. Oh.
Mr. Wright, continue.
Let me just say that I would love to check my photo and have it changed to the one with the Steel Samurai on the fence post again.
Yeah,
Instead,
exactly.
I would love to see that if I go to the court record. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say.
In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died the same way he caused another man to die? 5 years ago?
Precisely. Ironic, isn't it?
Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff.
You deny what I say is true?
Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not?
Okay, since she didn't use a spear, and she used the fence, I now think she can in fact push him off the stairs and into the fence. I do believe that. Even though he is incredibly heavy as well.
Yeah.
But she has henchmen.
Yeah.
We saw that
Yeah.
when they tried to off us. She has henchmen that could have taken the body.
And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less.
Oh, I guess that is the evil magistrate's costume. I thought it was robes.
Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1? And returned it to the trailer all in the span of in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45.
Wait, Salmonella himself said that he ate T-bone steak to producer. So that means he's lying, or she didn't eat the steak, but they got rid of the bones.
Either's true, yeah.
Because she met him later. He didn't say that they went straight to eating. He just said he ate with her. So she ate some of it, but they still both got rid of the bones. You know, like they're supposed to do when they're done with their food.
Slobs. Yeah.
I mean, the lunchroom, really? Y'all can't just go and throw away your fucking food yourself?
I'm pretty sure there's a trash can right next to the vending machine, too.
Yeah, y'all just left your bone there. All your pigs.
Yeah, actors. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death? Then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, could she have dealt with the body?
She had another way. Wait, she couldn't deal with it. She'd deal with it. I bet she could move it. That means herself, no. She had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body? Other than with her own hands? The van?
For instance?
Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. Then there was a way for you to carry that body.
Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body.
I still say she still had henchmen. You know?
It would make for an interesting story.
Because they appeared right as we were questioning her about the photo. Or like when we went inside the trailer. I wouldn't put it past her to have henchmen the entire time. But no, let's do it like regular people. Miss Vasquez, you carry the body to Studio 1, and you use the studio van to do it. Wait. The van is exposed to all part. It's inside, like the driver's seat, exposed all part. To the back of the van. There's like no wall separating the driver and the rest.
There should be.
There is a wall, or there shouldn't be?
There is. Normally, those kind of cars have the they have a self-contained box behind them.
Okay, because I was wondering how the fuck the director didn't smell any blood or dead odor.
Yeah, think of those like U-Haul shipping trucks. Those small ones you see people rent.
I don't.
You don't?
I don't see the inside, so I can't say. But
no, it's a self-contained box that the only way to get in is to go around in the back and open it up.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes more sense. Because I was thinking, the body was laying there for a long time, and
like
Sam
an actual
Manila,
van.
and Sam Manila is just driving the fucking car.
The dead body, yeah.
Hey, but he can't smell the blood or the dead body.
Right. No,
I don't know. The blood smell might be a bit strong. Just saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Did I read that part out? I don't know. Oh well, too late. That's been on the screen for a while.
Yeah.
Recall your testimony.
There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? And I had Sal drive me.
I like how she's like, right? Like, I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, that threw me off. He's like, right? And there's a van there, right? Like, yeah, of course. You know that. We know that. Just...
You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume.
Hold on, right? Don't forget, it was Sal Manella who drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? Conspirator.
Okay. For this, I think he straight up just didn't know. Cause, you know, he's not kind of...
Not, yeah.
He strikes me as if he was in on it, he would have already fucked up. Like, he would have fucked up and, like, blurted it out. Cause, you know, I feel like he wasn't, but he just did it because she has everyone in her hand.
Sure.
Of course he wasn't.
Ha! So without Mr. Manila noticing anything, she put the body in the van. Then managed to put the body into the costume? Are you seriously suggesting this is possible?
She has fucking bodyguards. Of course I'm not serious.
Huh?
I was kidding to lighten up the proceedings.
Right.
I like how we piss Edward off of that.
Lighten? You can't lighten up a murder! Mr. Wright, the court requests you to refrain from making claims in jest. Yes, Your Honor.
I still say he didn't help, but whatever.
He did.
He did. Apparently.
Of course, Salmonella has been a conspirator. Has to have been a conspirator.
Maybe that's why he was sweating so much. I can't tell because he was sweating a lot before we met him too.
Yeah.
The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Banghurst could have done that alone. But, you know, she has the mafia. Come on, guys! They showed up once!
It would always make for a better story. But let me tell you, the mafia is no longer relevant to the rest of the story. It was just that one bit.
Okay, what? Really?
It was just that one bit. So you mean
I can't straight up say that she had help from her mafia pals because, you know, they seem to be there.
Sorry to ruin it for you, Echo, but no, the mafia does not take part in the rest of this case.
Only to intimidate us? That's so dumb. Why would you even bring them in then?
Now, if we make it all the way to the 4th game in this series, Apollo Justice, we will be dealing with a mob. But for this case right now, there's no mob for the rest of the case.
Then why did they say that she was part of the mafia or it has connection to the mafia? Why would they do that? Bring in the mafia and not do anything with it. Everything I have is that she's part of the fucking mafia, like they fucking said.
Yeah. All I can explain later on my thoughts on this case, like I've said before, but
okay, you know what? Since she didn't have the mafia with her, apparently.
Yeah.
Yes, Salmonella is part of it. You know, just because they brought in the mafia and then be like, no, the mafia actually had nothing to do with it. That like totally throws everyone off. Like I think in terms of the mafia because they brought it in. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to Because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burnt it in that small incinerator.
I remembered there was something important about the incinerator in this case.
Said it was used recently, or
something like that.
It was already covered in
soot. Yeah.
But not without knowing like the content of the schedule and everyday ongoing activity of this place. I can't make any judgment on the suit.
Right.
Because they have the incinerator for a reason.
Right.
Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? That face.
No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright.
I like how I made the wrong choice, but I still got the right choice.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I knew it was safe because there was no like exclamation meter up there. The 5 strike system wasn't showing on screen, so it was probably safe to make mistake. So
yeah.
I lose, you win. It was fun.
I win?
Are you gonna spill the beans?
So what happens next? Don't question mark me. I like how he does it. Don't me.
Don't me.
Don't you have anything to say?
What would you like me to say?
Huh? I lost? Something like that?
Scream? Froth the mouth? Throw your toupee? I just said that. Wait.
So you mean D. Vasquez? So it was you? You killed Jack Hammer. This is very anticlimactic.
Yeah. Who can say?
Huh?
Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright? We just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle is you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer.
We're right.
But that's only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright.
What?
Yep. This entire thing was just a plausibility. Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, as the witness says.
I can imagine him the entire time
trying to pull it off.
On his deathbed.
Yeah. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof.
Edward isn't sure.
Well, I came here as a witness today. You've no more questions, I'll be leaving. If you have no more questions, I'll be leaving.
What do I do now?
What do you do now?
I was hoping I could still see that picture.
Right.
No. We don't have the other picture. Oh my gosh. I actually straight up don't know. We're just straight up accuse her now. Well, you know, why not? Because she did it.
Miss
Vasquez, you did it.
That wasn't the question.
Did you do it?
No. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
I'm not sure if that question helped this court get any closer to a verdict.
What did I do now? Testify again. I'd like you to testify again.
Testify again? No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I saw before, the truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? you'd get the same questions. You'd get the same answers. A waste of time.
Damn! Damn! To come so far only to fail. Let me guess. We get help again?
It seems there are no further questions. I would like to end the cross-examination for the witness, Miss Vasquez. Nope! Edgeworth saves you!
What?
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with the questions while I was objecting, Your Honor.
I didn't.
I love how Edgeworth tries to pull off a Phoenix Wright and just flops on the ground.
I was hoping I find a question. I come up with a question while I was objecting. I didn't.
I love it, Bruce. No matter how skilled and talented Edgeworth is, there is a skill in just being damn lucky. That's Phoenix Wright. I forgot. That's great. Oh. Yeah, I see. Very well. Your Honor, I request the witness testify again. You're the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness.
Wait a minute. If Gumshoe heard everything, why the fuck did he, take her as a witness for the prosecution?
See, I know something about Edgeworth you don't. Keep going.
Okay.
I just want to hear your testimony again.
Is he secretly in love with Phoenix?
Fandoms say yes.
Of course fandoms say yes. Two opposing male figures, they have to be in love. That's how fandom works. I'm not surprised if they're the most popular pairing in the fandom at all. I would not be. But right now I have no pairings. I like Bro TP, Phoenix, and Maya. Bro TP. That's it.
Does this make sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see what we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes.
It's only been several minutes?
Yes. Mr.
Oh,
Edgeworth?
yeah, it's longer because we're talking.
Yeah. I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes. This whole thing just made me fall in love with Edgeworth all over again. Indeed, I say, ergo.
Yes?
Oh my god. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. I can't even do his voice. I'm just enjoying this too much.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Edgeworth, I fucking love you. After they found the body. Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter.
Nick, why did Edgeworth... Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But, wasn't he the one who said he always gets a guilty verdict? He didn't say which person the guilty verdict goes to. He just says he always gets a guilty verdict. Except in the last case, we got the guilty verdict.
We got the non-guilty verdict, yeah.
We got not guilty for our client, but we also got the guilty for the true person. After all that, Edgeworth,